Speaker, my office hears from hundreds of constituents every day who are struggling to keep up with the cost of living. I'm sure the Premier does too. We recently heard from Parveen, who moved to Ontario 5 years ago and has been living in a cramped one-bedroom apartment with her husband and 3 children. This is the reality for so many young families across the province as they are forced to make these difficult choices just to make ends meet. So my question is, what concrete actions is this government taking to address the rental crisis in Ontario for such families? Thank you, Speaker.
Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing.
Thanks, Speaker. Through to the member, our plan is working. We just received the April numbers, and from a year-to-date basis, from January to April, we saw in Ontario 27,427 housing starts. It's a 16% increase compared to the same period. Rental housing construction, directly to the member's question, right on track, over 7,000 starts so far this year, more than double the amount of rental starts we had in a similar period last year. We're going to continue to build upon that success with bills that we've got not just before the House, but also the fact that under the leadership of Premier Ford, we committed to Ontarians last summer that every year of a re-elected government, we would build upon our success. The numbers prove it, Speaker.
Fine. Supplementary question.
Speaker, the price of rent, groceries, gas, hydro has gone through the roof under this government. There is nothing to applaud. From the Liberal 60,000 wait list for housing, we now have under this Conservatives 85,000 who are waiting for housing, Speaker. To rent a 2-bedroom apartment in Scarborough now almost equals a family's entire paycheck. Despite Parveen's best effort, she cannot find a home for her family. They're worried that they actually have to leave behind the community they are part of. So again, to the Premier, how will your government help families like Parveen survive so they are not driven out of their communities and out of our province